Be warned, this video contains spoilers. Harry's decision to kill Freddie Shaw in Mobland Season 1, Episode 8 wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment execution. It was a calculated act of self-preservation that could redefine the entire narrative. Up until that moment, Harry had leverage. The incriminating photos of Vron and Freddie still gave him an edge, even with Vron dead and Freddie claiming to be out of Richie Stevenson's operation. But when Harry fed Freddie that half-truth, that Maeve was now running the Harrigan empire, it wasn't just to test him. It was a psychological maneuver. And it worked. Because Freddie, under pressure, let something huge slip. Someone inside the Harrigan family is working with Richie. That admission changed everything. It's no longer just about Harry keeping tabs on Richie from the shadows. The game has moved into darker, more dangerous territory. Freddie's words meant there's a traitor close to home. And that made him dangerous. For Harry, the calculus was brutal but clear. Freddie had become a liability. He already showed he was too easy to manipulate, too quick to spill secrets. Even under threat, he cracked. That's not the kind of person you let walk back into the arms of the Stevensons. Not when he knows that much. Harry didn't just kill Freddie out of paranoia. He killed him because he knew Freddie could ruin everything. If Freddie ran back to Richie, or worse, to the Harrigan mole, and said Harry knew about the betrayal and kept quiet, that would put a target on Harry's back from both sides. And Harry isn't the type to play the martyr. But the fallout from that murder is what really spins the wheel of chaos. Freddie's death leaves behind one major, haunting question. Who is the rat? If someone inside Conrad Harrigan's inner circle is feeding Richie information, it threatens to shatter the already fragile foundation of the Harrigan family. And let's be honest, Conrad hasn't exactly been a unifying force. The man has built a kingdom on cruelty, and the cracks have been forming for a long time. So who's the mole? Let's talk suspects. It's clearly not Harry. If he were the traitor, he wouldn't have needed to manipulate Freddie for the confession. And it's unlikely to be Kevin. Freddie would have called that out directly, especially since Harry tried to frame it like Kevin and he were taking over the family business. That leaves Maeve. And if you've been paying attention, the signs are everywhere. Maeve has never truly bowed to Conrad's authority. Her cold ambition, her willingness to let her own son get caught in Serafina's crossfire, and her quiet alliance building all point to someone who sees herself as the better leader. Her contempt for Conrad's infidelity and toxic leadership style could absolutely drive her to orchestrate his downfall. And the scariest part? She might just be smart enough to pull it off. As we barrel toward the season finale, Freddie's death doesn't just eliminate a character. It lights the fuse on a war within the Harrigan dynasty. So what do you think? Was Harry right to kill Freddie? And is Maeve truly the one feeding Richie intel from the inside? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know who you think the mole is and whether Harry's hands are now too blooded to wash clean.